We have got a new chain that is doing insane amounts of volumes. And yes, we are obviously talking about the Robinhood Chain. We're going to talk about that today, talk about some Bitcoin, some crypto in general, and so much more. Welcome to a new episode of the AltCryptoCast, your altcoin headquarters. My name is Jules. With us we got Frits. Frits, good to have you again.
Sure.
How are you doing?
Good to be here. I'm doing very good.
Okay, doing some crypto trading?
A little bit of trading.
Little bit of trading.
Yeah, some automatic trading.
Okay.
I work a lot with trading still, so all automated. So always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And you?
Doing good. Slowly started with trading a bit on the Robinhood Chain again.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that in a bit. Some meme coins maybe popping off, so checking those out. Overall, I mean, Bitcoin going a bit towards the 65K at the moment of recording.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of things to talk about today. Have an exciting project as well. So let's dive straight in if it's okay with you.
Yeah, let's go.
Give me some numbers, Frits. How are we doing?
Yeah, so the crypto market cap is at 2.22 trillion.
2.22?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last episode was 2.04 trillion.
Oh, okay. So we are up.
We are up a little bit.
Nice. Love it.
Did you feel it?
No.
Yeah, same. BTC dominance is at 58.4%. Last episode was 57.6.
Okay, and not big difference there.
Others at 31.4. Last episode at 33.1. The excluded top 10 is at 7.91 and previously at 8.14.
Okay.
Man, I feel like we have been like talking about these numbers and they go up a bit, they go down a bit, they shift a bit to the left, shift a bit to the right. Yeah.
Yeah. At one point, Bitcoin dominance is a bit up, then the others go up. Then it's a bit. Market cap goes from 2 to 3 to 4. Yeah.
Down to
2 again, or below 2.
But
it is what it is. See it as a range, see it as a sideways actions. I mean, altcoins obviously still haven't done anything at all. Like I said, slowly some volume happening at some chains. But apart from that, what I said to say about the crypto market in general. Goes up, goes down, nothing exciting yet.
Yeah.
Quite a few people that I'm talking about are all saying, okay, end of the year, we're going to go up. Q3, Q4, then we have the end of the bear market.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah, do you think so?
Well, with Michael Saylor selling and we're holding the range for the first time, it seems.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
That's a good sign. Like, if we were true, like in the bearish market, like him, maybe actually him selling is bullish.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I don't know. I need to think about this. Like, if there's a scenario why he's selling is kind of bullish for the market, but either way, like, it didn't break down fully, which is like a good sign to me. Yeah.
Okay. What I want to talk about today, Frits, is obviously some stuff that has been happening in the markets, because it's we share some numbers, we talk about crypto, but there have been things happening in the markets, obviously. I mean, we're talking about crypto here. Robinhood Chain, we'll dive about in a second. CPI numbers.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, they came in better than expected.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, good. Like, not much to say. Like, interest rate, still there are like hikes on the table.
Yeah.
Odds lowered a bit.
Because I remember last episode we talked about it, and then we said the odds were changing from rate cuts towards rate hikes, actually quite high. They've lowered a bit. Is that a good thing for the market or a bad thing for the market?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
we want zero interest rates, so everybody goes with their money to risky assets.
Yeah. Stocks in general have cooled down off a bit.
Okay.
So obviously they're still very high, but AI stocks have had a crazy run over the last half year. AI, data center space, all these things. Now in the last 2 weeks-ish, they have slowly cooled down a bit, have either dropped a bit or stayed at the same level. So the crazy runs they've been having is now paused. Question is, will it be a dip and will we go up again, or is it sort of is it all over? I don't think so. Anything else exciting that's been happening in the markets?
We briefly touched on it with the Robinhood Chain.
Mm-hmm.
So
what are your thoughts on that, Robinhood?
Yeah, pretty cool. It's
Maybe explain a bit on what it is.
Yeah, it's more like trading application broker.
Yeah.
Exchange. I think it's a broker from. I think it's US based.
Yeah, I believe it's the biggest one in the US.
Yeah.
And so for the listeners who don't know, Robinhood is in the US like you said, an app where you can deposit funds and then you say, okay, I want to buy stocks, I want to buy crypto, whatever. They have already been doing crypto for a long time already. But they've now added their own chain, which is quite interesting, if you ask me, where we are talking about decentralized, so DEX chain, where you're able to launch tokens, do some trading, etc. The only question here is, I'm curious what you say of it, is we've seen so many chains in the last years where we went from base to, I don't know, how many chains have we talked about here in the episode as well. Robinhood Chain is a new one, obviously, which is now has a hype. So for your information, I have been trading a few tokens on the Robinhood Chain.
How'd it go?
Next question. No, okay, some tokens have been getting really nice amounts of volume.
Yeah.
So some tokens I spotted at like 300, 500K, which went up to 1 million, 1.5-ish.
Okay.
But I still haven't sold. And then if you wait a bit too long,
they go to zero.
They go to zero.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that has still happened a couple times with me now on the Robinhood chain. So that raises the question, is this another chain or is this just another Solana or another chain which has the memes happening? Now there's some hype. We see the tokens going up and then for a week and then after that the hype goes down and all volume leaves as well. Not too sure. What do you think? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. So like
the nice thing is they have a user base.
Yeah. So they have, and they are worth 100 billion. Robinhood.
It's massive.
So they also have capital to deploy. And they have a user base which is outside of crypto, which is kind of interesting. They have the infra on TradFi side, so they can bring on like RWAs easily with users. Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of like advantage over chains that are crypto based and they launch because they all launch without the user base. Yeah. So they try to attract the user base. They add incentives, right? At the start, everybody goes there because you get incentives. Incentives dry up, everybody moves to the next chain, right? Yeah. I feel like this is a different, definitely a different use case. So it's an interesting one to watch. Yeah. I haven't traded on it myself. I like that it's a layer 2 on Ethereum.
Okay.
I think that's I think that's good for the crypto ecosystem in general. Okay. I prefer that over like TradFi parties building their own isolated chain more or less and then do their thing. So I like it's integrated with crypto. You also saw Ethereum surge a bit. Yeah. Because of this.
Tiny bit, yeah.
Yeah, definitely had impact. So so on that side it's great, I think. Yeah.
And finally some activity happening. That's what I like the most.
Yeah, on the DJ side as well.
On the DJ side, we have something. Finally, something is happening. Some people are trading. Some coins are popping up. Certain tokens go towards 10, 20, 30, 50 million market cap again. That's what I like the most. We finally see something happening again. Yeah. In crypto. Yeah, and obviously still a lot of things are happening in crypto, but I mean it's something that we can all trade on, do something with. That's what I like the most about it. Finally, something is happening again.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. I think I disengaged with all the. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling more and more like every time there's like.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like okay, if I want to continue like participating in crypto, like let me try to do something which is not like meme related, and then if I do it, because maybe I also got burned. Like I invested in many projects where I thought like, hey, these people are trying to build a business. Yeah. And then they ended up not building a business. Anything. Just wanted to make money. Yeah. Stupid of me or whatever, right? So I feel like okay, if I go that route again, either I fully automate it. Yeah. So I will trade meme coins, but I will automate everything. Like no more like me behind the desk clicking.
Yeah, buying, selling, kicking yourself in the yeah. It's a bit of fun as well. That's what I do as well. Yeah, it's I just enjoy it. The thrill of being able to possibly get a return on your money within a short amount of time. That's what I like the most about it. like you said, usually you start losing money.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes. But yeah, to be honest, I just like doing it. It's but yeah, you mostly lose money, unfortunately.
I built before an we came just to sometimes timing is very important. We came just a bit in the tail for the trading. We built a system on Solana to trade
I
memes.
remember you were talking about it.
Yeah, and actually, like we had like a tail the tail end of that meme cycle.
Yeah.
After it dried up, we were actually profitable for like a week.
Yeah,
It's quite nice. Back then, you had like tokens launch, you buy it, and it shoots to 10 million. Yeah. It was actually fucking nuts. We just
it doesn't happen now.
Yeah, and we were a bit early, but it worked. And now we talk about this, and now with AI and Fable, like I'm actually down to, but I don't have more time. But if I have more time,
if you have more time, and you need to be fast with spotting the trends. I think still, as in last week or 2 weeks ago, Robinhood Chain went sort of live. And I saw there was one token, Cash Cat or something, which I'm very big on it. Yeah. I thought, okay, this is just another hype. One token went up and that's it. But now, 1 week later or 1.5 weeks later, you still see a lot of people trading on the chain. I think if you want to do this, you need to have been last week where you saw the token or the chain launching and think, okay, this might be it. Instantly build something on it and then trade with it. Whereas if you do it now, you might be too late again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's like two parts, right? Of the trading system. Like the one part is where you build the logic, like, hey, these are the tokens I want to buy. And that's, I guess, replicable to all the, your trading logic. And then like the infra, like where do you have access to it? Yeah, and then you need to quickly build like...
Exactly. See, okay, this might be a runner. We need to build this on this because the chain might run for the next 1 or 2 weeks.
And then you trade it.
And then you trade it. Yeah, so it's a bit of building, replicating with other chains, but also spotting the trend that a certain chain might have a future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really nice now to develop trading systems.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than it used to be.
It's so fast now.
Yeah.
And you get to see so many results really quick. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Maybe what we can do is set up a special episode where we do some live trading at some point.
Do you remember? Yeah, I like that. I like that. But you mean like clicking, or we build something and it trades?
Either.
We could do like...
you do a trading and I do it live, and you start building something and then see which does it better.
See who goes faster. Yeah. That's fun.
One final thing I want to talk about before we move on is the volumes on centralized exchanges. I'm not sure if you read this or noticed this, but in June, we finally had some volumes going up again.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. What does this mean? Is this a good sign?
What does it mean? How do you interpret volume? Like sometimes, like accumulation can come with like quite big volumes actually. Mm-hmm. So bottoms of markets can come with they don't like necessarily have to be like that. So I don't know. Always good to see like in a range, especially to see volumes kick in.
Yeah.
So but in general, like more volume is more interest or more people like maybe
especially because we always said, okay, summers are slow. That's what we always had. So summers are very much less volume. So we now see some volume going up again, which is a very nice thing then. I actually, our TA guy, who does the TA for us and says, okay, Bitcoin, is in a range, or we feel like it needs to go below 60 or 65K. Obviously, it's a bit difficult to say certain targets because it's like, okay, if we go above 65K, then we're really going to pump. And then we're above 65K and we say, okay, if it goes below 65K again, we have a drop. So it's a bit, a self-fulfilling prophecy. But for the first time now since months, he actually said, okay, the structure is slowly changing. And we now see a bounce that was happening, which was not a lower low, but a higher high happening. Which means it's finally something happening. So if that is the case, if we see that, we see volume coming in, we see some activity happening again. If we have all these things combined.
Yeah. And then no big events, we might bottom here. Yeah.
No war or whatever is going to happen again, hopefully. It's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Finally have some relief.
Yeah, there's definitely a possibility. Like, it would be great.
Oh, finally.
I would be happy,
Please. Please.
Yes.
Hey, looking at it to make a nice bridge, our portfolio watch.
Yeah.
So every episode we talk about our portfolio. So when we started the podcast, we set up a portfolio of $2,000. We've been actively managing it, buying, selling crypto tokens, trying to get the best portfolio possible. Started with 2K, I think, in January of last year. So it's nearly 1.5 years now. The market has not been in our favor.
No.
What are we at, Fritz?
Last episode we're at 632.
632.
Last
okay.
episode, this episode 663.
Yes, we are up, baby.
Yeah, pretty nice. Thoughts?
Yeah, this is still shit. I mean, we're down, what is it? 65%?
Yeah, around. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that to say? It's not a very nice statistic to be down 65%. But obviously, we did start the entire portfolio right at sort of the top when altcoins had a certain amount of money in it, which went down from them ever since.
Yeah.
I think for now, we still need to hold it as if you start changing now, you're probably going to get wrecked on both sides.
Yeah.
But the big question still is, okay, when is this finally going to move again? And is it going to move again? Nobody knows. It's just, it reminds me again that like at minus 66% is a lot, but it's also a bit where we're in this 24/7. I'm thinking, okay, it's part of our job to be in this. But I just can't imagine being a retail guy who has a 9-to-5 job and in the evening says, okay, to his girlfriend, yeah, we need to start doing some investing. You know what I mean? And they go, okay, we do some gold, we do some stocks, we do some crypto. Let's say you're that guy and you've lost 65% of your money by investing. How are you even going to say it to your girlfriend? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
How do you explain it?
Yeah. Imagine me going towards my girlfriend saying, hey, you remember the money that we couldn't go on the holiday because I said, okay, we need to invest this? It's now down 65%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Painful.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, for us, it's not a normal thing, but it's something that we're doing 24/7. So it's part of the game. But yeah, let's say you're the guy that has a 9-to-5 job and then does this. It's a painful one.
Painful, yeah.
65% down.
Yeah, for everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so long story short, my idea is not to change it now, to keep it as is.
Yeah.
Hope for relief happening and then see our portfolio going back up again.
Yeah.
Same thoughts, or would you say we need to change this?
Yeah, no, the only thing is I'm starting to become comfortable to start reshuffling for the first time. And because like before it's like, okay, if you start going into the winners in a bear market and you level down, they might come down much harder.
Yeah.
So if you then start buying and selling into strength, you might end up like much worse than holding. So I feel like we have had this period now.
Okay.
So I think like and maybe it's a bit too early, but once we hit the sideways market, this is where you can think, what do we want to hold for the next cycle?
Yeah, I feel like it is just a step too early.
Yeah, maybe a bit too early, but yeah.
I agree with you, and I also think that if you want to set yourself up, you're going to need to focus in the next coming 3-4 months to get your portfolio going.
Another idea. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
To get that going, and then once you have that ready, then you might be ready for the next possible bull run.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. We need to keep focused on it, but for now, I still think it's early to change.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Yeah. Well, okay. So we have been holding quite some risky alts, right?
Yeah.
I guess we bought our portfolio when ETH was at what, 4.5K?
Yeah, 4K, 3.8. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What do you want to say? Full ported into ETH?
We needed 3x to get back to the highs. It depends a bit when we bought like what ETH was in pricing, but I guess it's close, and it was closer when it was at 1600.
Yeah, but I think ETH was like 4K ish.
Yeah, so it's
now 1.8K. So
yeah, we could
3x would probably not cut it, but if you do it a bit with lower caps, then they might do a bit more than 3x.
Yeah, but it means it's. I guess it's not. When ETH was at 1600, this might have been a play because I feel like ETH caught up, the other alts not so much.
Yeah.
It's something to think about, but like, what we can do is like move it to ETH, partially, like half or whatever. whatever distribution, and then wait till the market picks up, expecting E to pick up a bit faster than the rest, and then move back into the alts. It's a tricky play. I feel like we're not there, but once we hit,
I feel like what you're saying, but it's it might be a risky play.
just a thought.
Yeah, good idea. Well, let me think about it, because I'm at one point thinking, okay, it might be a good idea, and another point I'm thinking, okay, maybe what if the other alts are actually going to go faster than ETH? Then we are getting screwed both ways.
Yeah. So definitely not all, but a part of it, and like have a bit out of the risk. I don't know. We'll see. For now, it's all good.
Okay. Let's move over to our grid bot.
Yeah.
So for the new listeners here, we are partnered up with Bybit EU. Check out the link in the description. I believe if you deposit $100 at the moment, you get like $30 back, if I'm correctly. But check it out in the description. So what they have is a grid bot, Feds.
Yeah.
Where we set up, I believe, I don't know the exact number, was it $100 that we set up? Where it automatically trades with grids.
Yeah.
First episode we were up, then we were down. Last episode, what are we now?
Thoughts? We started at 70k with the grid.
We started at 70k with grids.
We're now at 65k.
Yeah, so the idea is that if we go down, we don't go down as much, and if we go up with sort of the uptrend.
Yeah. Also less P&L than just holding, but
but you hopefully compensate for that whenever you go down, that you're not going to lose that much.
Yeah.
So last episode we were like 58k for Bitcoin. We were down, if I'm correct, like 8% or so. We're now at 65. So I would say we are probably out of the 100 now at 95.5.
Okay.
Or 96.
Close.
98.
Also more close. Yeah.
98.5.
Yeah, almost. We're barely in a little bit of profit.
100.
Yeah. So that's interesting, right?
Yeah.
So because the market is down like
from 70 to 65.
7-8%.
Yeah. And we're up, but a tiny bit up.
Yeah, but we are we are at 100.057, so
so sort of
5.7
so
cents.
So we're not really up, we're sort of break even, but the market has gone down 8%.
Yeah.
Since we started.
Yeah. So that's really nice to see. That
okay, now the question is, if let's hope next episode we are up a bit more with the market, how are we up with the grid bot? That's the big question here. Because let's say next episode we are at 70k again. We don't know if it happens, but let's say it does happen. And we would then be at, let's say, 105, for example. Then it's very nice, because that means in the drop we didn't lose that much, but in the move back up we did gain again. So then even though the market wouldn't have changed since we started, we're still up 5%.
Yeah, basically sideways.
It's the best.
Volatile sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we make money. But I guess if we let's say we want to become professional grid traders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have ambitions for that?
Not at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Same.
Good that you ask, because maybe you never know. Eh?
Yeah. Maybe you're like, I want to become
not at the moment.
the best grid trader in the world. But I feel like I
do find it interesting though.
Yeah. I agree. It's like this, like all these things. Like we can set it up quite easily, but then it also needs to be followable. by the listeners. So, okay, we now have one grid, one range. I don't know, we set the range quite right because the market went to our upside of the range and it went to the low end of the range and stayed in there basically.
What are we at? 60 to 85? Is that a range? What is our grid? We did
60 to 85.
Okay, yeah.
So we kind of stayed perfectly in there.
That's nice.
So we never had to readjust the grid or make the grid smaller, bigger.
Yeah.
Either way, this is your playing field, right? You have your grid. You want to catch the sideways volatility.
Yeah.
But you don't want to end up with the grid just if it goes below the grid, so it goes to 40k.
Yeah.
Our grid stays trading at
60, but doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do. So you just basically lose.
Yeah, but then we need to update it.
Yeah. And here comes like the strategy for grid trading. How and when do you upgrade the grids? How many grid lines? How big is the range? And you can automate this. We could even test we could ask cloud
think
every
Bybit
week.
has this in where you say automatically update grid towards the pricing.
Oh, really?
I believe so with
Oh.
AI.
Oh, we could test
We need to
that
check
out.
it because I think there is a button that you can click where you say, okay, I adjust it manually, or there's a button that says, okay, automatically change your grids based on the price. I think
Okay.
we'll have to check.
Oh, yeah, we could try that.
Yeah,
Because that's a bit the next step. Now we kind of validated and everybody can see, hey, how does the grid work, right?
Yeah.
Because we now all see like, hey.
yeah, yeah. Once we break out of our range, we need to see what we need to do. What that's going to be the next step.
Yeah.
But we're not there yet.
No.
We're still inside the boring range.
Yeah. I'm happy for boring right now.
Hey, but I want to go towards 85k again, Fritz.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good feeling, huh?
Yeah, I don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah, that's okay, so Gridbot, once again, for the new listeners, check out in the description. Obviously, a quick reminder, if you're new here or enjoying the content, leave a follow, like, and obviously comment as well if you have any questions for us. And hope to see you at the next one as well. So Fritz, next topic, Altcoin Radar.
Yeah.
As we said, we've got one very interesting project that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
What's the project for today?
Yeah, Maple Finance.
Maple Finance.
Yeah.
I always think about Maple Story when you talk about Maple Finance.
Maple Story?
Fritz, you don't know Maple Story?
No.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I have no idea. What is it?
Fritz, Maple Story. Let me show you. Then you're gonna understand what I mean. Maple Story was a game.
Yeah.
And it was in the time Maple Story. I don't know what time, but it was a long time ago. Developed by in total, the game has been played by more than 100 million people. Last count was in 2009. So in Europe, release date 2007. So it's a game from a long time ago. It's still there. Have you never seen anything? What? It's a bit like a hentai, or they say the anime type shit.
Yeah.
Have you never seen this sort of mushroom?
No. Wow.
I'm sure if you can see it on camera, but
Fully new to me.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, once the podcast is done, we need to check this out.
Yeah.
This is like you were a little character, and then you can walk in, like it's a 2D game where you walk inside a world and you can do all kind of things. And
This rings more bells, but no, not really. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
yeah, it's I don't know the exact part what the idea was, but it was just a game where you walk around and then you can, like the mushroom that you saw, you whack the mushroom and then you earn some money or whatever, and you buy some stuff. It's like a role-playing game where you kill monsters and then grow up or get old or whatever.
Yeah.
But it used to be a very big game. But okay.
Cool.
Just a side note. Maple Finance.
Gaming. No, yeah. So, no, this is more serious than gaming.
Yeah.
Not more serious.
Oh,
different.
Fritz.
More serious than gaming.
Yeah. This is financial.
No, this was doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I feel out of this one now.
Yeah. How are you gonna get yourself out of this? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fritz.
Gaming is more fun though than finance. I guess. Yeah. What do you think is more fun, gaming or finance?
Obviously gaming.
Gaming.
But there's a lot of rages in gaming as well, and people being very frustrated. So can be annoying as well.
I actually see some overlap now.
Yeah, it's all the same game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way.
Maple Finance.
Yeah, Maple Finance. It's,
Market cap. How big is this?
Yeah, so 220 million.
Okay.
FDV 235 million.
Yeah.
Exchanges: Binance, Coinbase, Upbit, BitGet, Gate, KuCoin, and MXC.
Okay.
I would have expected Bybit.
Yeah.
Normally they're always in the list, so
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I always check with because Bybit is a sponsor. Like, hey, can we trade with mine?
Okay.
So yeah. Also because definitely like Maple has like also like some good connections in the Netherlands. So basically, the Netherlands is very good for trading, right? There are like many big trading firms.
Yeah.
And okay, what they do is they have a platform. You can deposit capital.
Yeah.
They lend out that capital to professional traders and investors.
Okay.
But those loans are over collateralized.
Okay.
So you can only borrow with Maple as a borrower to trade on the markets if you have very big books.
Okay.
So let's say you want to take out a 10 million loan. You need to have on your books maybe 100 million.
Okay.
So not everybody can take the loan. You need to be like on the top traders. So like the big market makers, delta neutral funds, like all these type of professionals, they take loans from Maple basically.
Okay.
I think they had one bad debt in all this time.
Yeah.
And I think they solved that quite well.
Okay.
I need to look back into that. I didn't look back into that, but
Yeah.
so quite safe. Like it's like a yield on your stable coins.
Do you know how much?
Yeah. So the yields right now is they have four products. Syrup USDG is new, 5% APY. Syrup USDC 4.9% APY. Syrup USDT 4.1% APY. Maple institutional secured lending 5.2%.
Oh, decent. 4 or 5%. Because I think the AVE protocol said it was all around 2.93-ish. So having 4 or 5 is decent. It's not too bad, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I think on the borrowing side, like, there's definitely some risk, right?
Yeah.
A bit more than with AVE.
Yeah.
But I think makes more sense. Like for 5%, it's okay.
Yeah.
It is that all these interest rates are going up.
Yeah.
In general, so it becomes harder. But yeah, can you imagine like once we had like a 1% interest rate, right? Yeah, then these things are brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so basically the TVL 3.9 billion.
Oh, so a lot of money is on there.
Yeah, they're big. It's big.
Okay, and then because you said 220 million market cap, so that's the token Maple.
Yeah.
But what was the point of the token Maple? Why would I be buying Maple?
Yeah, so there are some.
Because usually it's either governance or staking, lending, voting rights, whatever. Is there something else here?
Yeah, 25% of the income of the business, what the business generates,
goes for its holders.
Nah, it gets used to buy back Syrup tokens of the market.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, that's decent. And do we know anything about the team and investors? Who's behind this? What team? Who invested in this?
Yeah, so Sidney Powell is the CEO.
Okay.
Ex-TradFi.
Okay.
I had to. I missed a few things on the team, but ex-TradFi.
Ex-TradFi, yeah. Okay. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, so
what's your overall opinion on Maple Finance?
Yeah, so and they're also with Maven 11 invested in them. I spoke to them actually.
Maple Finance, you mean? Or Maven 11?
Back in the day, I tried to get a loan for them for my trading business.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't have big enough books.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh wow, that's impressive how
how
they were. This was early though. They were like also like it was after they launched.
Yeah.
But like looking at where the space is going,
mm-hmm.
and the space is definitely like professionalizing.
Yeah.
These guys are becoming a big part of it on the liquidity provision for these market makers as LPs. So on that side, I do think this is a very interesting protocol.
Yeah.
Because it's more professional side. So
yeah.
So and then
I think the product in itself is a very nice thing, which helps. Like you said, if you've got some big order books, you've got some big liquidity, then you're able to get more money, which generates extra yield for you, which is a very nice thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is just that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but in the last 1.5 years since we've started this podcast, how many of these platforms have we talked about?
Yes, I know.
You know what I mean? And obviously they have something else, and this one as well, but it's more like, okay, it's just another platform where you're able to borrow, you're able to lend, you get some more yield on it, you are able to deposit stable coins, you get 4%, 5% yield, whatever. Obviously, this one has a bit more with the over-collateralization, maybe a bit more secure, maybe a bit more extra yield, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it still is all the same idea, right?
Yeah.
Kind of boring.
Yeah. Yeah. But okay, in all fairness, like what does a bank do?
Yeah, literally the same.
So we're getting to the point where much more.
Yeah, but it's so boring.
Yeah, you want some action and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. It's slow and it's.
it's more generating 5% or 6%, whatever yield on your tokens. Okay, maybe you're going to buy a bit of Maple, so you get some sort of upside there. All perfectly fine. I just want my little froggy XXX Slayer, blah, 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 on Robinhood Chain.
Yeah.
The DJ in me says this is so boring and this is just another one. But on the other hand, I do have to say, looking at it professionally, it does seem like something that we need. And like you said, it's pretty much a bank. It's nice that they over collateralize it. It's nice that they've got 3.9 billion, I think you said, TVL, which is obviously a massive amount of money.
Yeah.
So it's not a small player that just, came looking around the corner. So looking at it that way, it's perfectly fine. But I'm not going to buy this.
Okay.
No. You? Would you buy the token now?
I put it on my list. I just think like if we get the next cycle, like it's all going to be revenue generating protocols.
Hey, when we get the next cycle, who knows?
Yeah, and it takes a while. But I put it on my list. I like it. There's not so much overhang of supply. They buy back from the market. Like there's like a few things.
True.
I'm like, okay, that's good.
FDV was very close to the market cap, which is nice. Okay, then we move over to our next topic, Frits, if it's okay, because we've got one altcoin. So the next one is the community questions.
Yeah.
So once again, a quick reminder, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and we'll try to answer them. So this is actually a very interesting question. It's by a user called Dennis246135. I think we've talked about a question from him earlier already. Often, yeah.
He sends in...
Dennis, shout out once again. Shout out. Thanks a lot for listening to our rambling and talking about crypto. Good to see you again. He says, where are we? Market playing with our head. Been a tough time for a while, but one strategy has always proven successful in my opinion. No stress, just DCA. Sadly missed the top by not DCAing out, so new attempt, a few more years of DCA and hopefully DCA out in time at the next stop. But for now, those are just my thoughts. Haha.
Yeah.
What's your thought on this, Frits?
Where are we? We are pretty... No, I guess it's already boring for a while. Yeah. It's like, first you have the steepness of the bear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worst part there is. Very stressful. Your portfolio goes down like an insane speed. Yeah. Everything dries up. Then you have like January period, hopefully where it's the bottom, where like volatility gets kind of nuked. Yeah. But it's still quite high actually right now. But okay, so I guess we are at that stage that if we form a bottom, it's going to happen hopefully here or a leg lower. It's just a boring time.
Yeah, and I do agree with Dennis. What he said is I think it's also sort of the best move in crypto at the moment, or also for a long time, where you, let's say Bitcoin as an example, you simply DCA. So every month in a market that's going down, you buy back Bitcoin, you add on to your portfolio. One thing though, you do need to sell, and that's exactly what he said. Okay, he missed it, which I find a tough one as well. But looking at it, the past cycles over the last 10, 15, 12, whatever years, still the best move would have been Bitcoin had a top. Let's say now in this cycle, we were at 120K. It's now at 60K, but moving down towards the part where we find the bottom, every month you're going to buy a Bitcoin. So yes, you would have bought some at 100K, 80K, 70K, 60K now, whatever. And hopefully once you do get back towards the 120, 130, you start selling again. So every month you're going to sell again, 10%, whatever. I think if you would have done that over the last cycles where in an uptrend you would have been selling and in a downtrend you would have been buying, best move out there.
Yeah, I agree.
Dennis, shout out. I would say it's a tough one, but keep on surviving.
Yeah. DCA
is the way to play.
Yeah.
Hey, that's going to be the title of the video. DCA is the way to play. Okay, Frits, 2 more topics before we wrap this up. Forward looking. How are we doing? Rate hike, cut, whatever. What are the odds? Because it's always interesting to quickly talk about it.
Yeah, 29th of July, now 16.6% rate opportunity for a rate. Odds for a rate hike and previously 33.7.
Okay, so was 33, now 16, down a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
16th of September, 52.1% for one rate hike and 8.6% for 2 rate hikes. Previously 50% for one rate hike and 16.9% for 2 rate hikes. Okay. 28th of October, 48.5% for one rate hike, 18.9% 2.9% for 2 rate hikes and 2.1% for 3 rate hikes.
Yeah.
Previously 46.7, 23.5, and
And
3.4.
Okay, so nothing changed that much there. Odds have gone a bit. The first one that you said, 29th of July, was 33%, now 16.
Yeah.
So short-term rate hike odds have gone down a bit
Yeah, probably you still get one in the next couple of
in
months.
the next couple of months. Okay, and then finally, we always like to do some betting. No financial advice, obviously. Obviously, your own research. What are some odds that we find interesting?
Yeah, totally unrelated to trading or crypto or
Yeah.
whatever. It's World Cup winner.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this, Frits? What are the odds now? Do you know?
Yeah, I'll put them here.
Okay.
So Spain, finalist, 58%. Yeah, so...
Yeah, Spain obviously beat yesterday France,
Yeah,
which increased their rates massively.
yeah.
Have you checked yesterday?
No.
Do you want to know
Yeah.
the rates of yesterday?
Probably 20 something, 20?
Yeah, lower even. It was like 18% or something
18.
like that.
Oh, they were below the...
And because it was France, Argentina, Spain
yeah,
were the odds.
and England, yeah.
And England was below that, I think, even.
Okay,
I'm not too sure, but something like that.
yeah.
But then Spain obviously beat France, and now within one day they went from like 20% towards 58%.
Yeah. Yeah, so doubles. And now England and at 23 and Argentina 20.
Okay.
Because they need to play 2 games,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if you add those up, like Spain, so Spain has probably most chance to win.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will impact if Argentina and England play, like how, let's say one team wins 5-0.
Yeah.
If then Spain drops.
Spain drops a bit. Yeah.
I don't know how it
Yeah.
exactly works, but right now it seems that
Hey,
Spain
Fritz, I
might
don't
be
want to
winning.
brag, but you know who from the beginning said Spain was going to win?
Yeah. I hope they do for you. How you're an experiment, right? But
Yes.
tell me
Fritz,
about it. Yeah.
ask me, Fritz, how this is going. Please do it again.
So well, you started betting on.
So we have Scorito, which
Yeah.
most people know, I guess. Quickly, and then we wrap it up. Scorito is a place where you're able to obviously do your predictions on who's going to win, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And we had a sort of not a bet, but a thought. Okay, I was going to do everything with AI because I have no idea about football whatsoever. Always when we did this, I would go towards the sort of last spot, no idea what was happening. So I said, okay, let's do it fully with AI. So in our office, we've got someone named Sven, who is a guy who's very much into football. And he said, no, I'm going to beat AI. This is such a bullshit. I'm going to win, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, AI is going to beat you. So everything I've done with AI.
Yeah.
So Frits asked me, who's on number 1?
Yeah, who's number 1?
Oh, Frits, good you ask. It is me. I am at number 1 with AI.
Yeah.
No, so yesterday was a good thing. The only downside is that the person that I'm beating against, Sven, also had Spain as a winner. So that's a very sad thing. Because if he had someone else as a winner, for example, France and I had Spain, then it would have made a bigger difference. But we both have Spain as a winner.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So Sven does have the knowledge that Spain. Big odds that Spain wins.
Yeah, you know what I think?
No.
I think he waited for me to enter everything and then he just copied me.
Yeah, the last one. So it's both Spain.
Yeah. Tonight, next game.
How much are you in the top from all the?
Yeah, number 6,000 or something like that. Out of the 1.46 million people, number 6,000 or something like that. And the peak was at 3-ish, 2.9 or so, which is crazy. Like I said, I usually always be at the bottom of whenever I do something like this.
Yeah, that's very
yesterday
high.
I lost a bit. Now it's at spot 12,000 out of the 1.46 million people, which is better than 99.2%.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And Sven is 120 points below me. And then the number 3 in our group, I'm at 4,850.
Yeah.
Sven is at 4,730.
Okay. Can you still win?
Who?
Can you still?
Yeah, we have how do you say it? Top scorer. Whenever someone scores, you're able to do that. So we have a different one, and we also have the final coming up.
Yeah.
And the loser final, which we both need to sort of. So if either one of those has a difference there, and then you're right, that's obviously going to make big difference. So it's one of those games, and top scorers out of the next few.
So
matches.
both are doing actually pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, because the number 3 in our spot is 4.2K. So at 4.8, Sven 4.7. Number 3 is at 4.2.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fritz, that wraps up the episode.
Yeah.
Talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully
nice.
we have a market that's up next week.
That would be nice.
And then let's dive into some trading again. Quick reminder again, thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, leave a like, follow us, subscribe wherever you're watching to us. Let us know if you have any questions, and then hope to catch you the next episode again.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, Fritz.
Thanks.
See you in the next one.